For years, project management offices, PMOs, have been the backbone of structured execution, ensuring timelines, budgets, and scopes remain intact. But in today's hyper-dynamic, outcome-oriented business world, on time and on budget is no longer enough. Project management offices, PMOs, were once the guardians of process, timelines, and templates. But in today's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous VUCA world, efficiency alone no longer defines success. Executives now ask a harder question. Are we creating value? This question marks the birth of the Value Management Office, VMO, a next-generation evolution of the traditional PMO. It's no longer about delivering projects on time and on budget, but about ensuring that every initiative advances strategic outcomes and business value. Enter the Value Management Office, VMO, the next evolutionary step in organizational maturity. Where PMOs once measured output, VMOs measure outcomes, turning governance into growth, and project tracking into value creation. The limitations of traditional PMOs, traditional project management offices, PMOs, have long served as the organizational backbone for project governance, ensuring consistency, compliance, and delivery discipline across initiatives. Their focus has typically centered on establishing standardized methodologies, monitoring timelines and budgets, maintaining documentation, and producing progress reports. While these functions bring structure and predictability, they often come at the cost of agility and strategic relevance. Many PMOs become overly procedural, acting as gatekeepers rather than enablers of innovation. In such cases, project managers may feel burdened by administrative tasks instead of being empowered to drive meaningful results. Moreover, by measuring success primarily through efficiency metrics like cost and schedule adherence, PMOs risk losing sight of the broader business purpose, the value each project is meant to create. As a result, the traditional PMO can unintentionally transform into a compliance-driven entity that ensures projects are delivered right, but not necessarily the right projects. The strategic shift from efficiency to value as organizations navigate an environment defined by rapid technological change, market disruption, and evolving customer expectations. Efficiency alone is no longer a sufficient measure of success. The traditional focus on delivering projects within scope, time, and budget must expand to include the value those projects generate. This represents a fundamental strategic shift from managing outputs to managing outcomes. Modern enterprises are transitioning from projects to products, emphasizing continuous value delivery rather than temporary deliverables, from governance to guidance, promoting adaptive decision-making instead of rigid control, and from reporting activity to demonstrating impact, ensuring that every initiative clearly contributes to strategic objectives. This transformation redefines the PMO's purpose. Rather than being a compliance enforcer, it becomes a catalyst for value creation, guiding the organization toward initiatives that maximize return on investment, strengthen competitive advantage, and sustain long-term growth. What is a Value Management Office, VMO? A Value Management Office, VMO, represents the natural evolution of the traditional PMO, a strategic entity designed to ensure that every project, program, and portfolio initiative contributes directly to measurable business value. Unlike the traditional PMO, which often centers on process adherence and delivery metrics, the VMO operates with a value-centric mindset, connecting organizational strategy with execution in a continuous feedback loop. Its primary mission is to maximize the realization of value, financial, operational, customer, and innovation-driven, across all initiatives. The VMO prioritizes projects not just by feasibility or urgency but by their potential to generate sustainable impact. It continuously aligns business goals, investment decisions, and resource allocation with strategic outcomes, ensuring that value is tracked, optimized, and communicated throughout the lifecycle of each initiative. In essence, the VMO is the organizational mechanism that answers the critical questions. Why are we doing this? What value will it create? And how do we ensure that value is actually realized and sustained? Key pillars of a VMO. The transformation from a project management office to a value management office is anchored in several foundational pillars that redefine how organizations perceive and manage success. The first is strategic alignment, which ensures that every initiative directly supports enterprise objectives, key results, OKRs, or strategic themes, eliminating wasted effort on low-impact projects. Next is value realization management, where the focus shifts from simply delivering outputs to continuously tracking and measuring the actual benefits achieved, from ideation through post-implementation. Adaptive governance forms another critical pillar, replacing rigid oversight with flexible, principle-based governance that empowers teams while maintaining accountability. A mature VMO also relies heavily on data and insights, leveraging advanced analytics and predictive dashboards to monitor performance, benefits, and value contribution in real time. Finally, change enablement stands as the cultural foundation of the VMO, promoting agility, cross-functional collaboration, and the adoption of value-driven practices across the organization. Together, these pillars enable the VMO to function not as a control center, but as a dynamic, strategic enabler of enterprise value. The evolution path. PMO right-pointing arrow EPMO right-pointing arrow VMO. The journey from a traditional PMO to a value management office, VMO, is not an overnight transformation but a deliberate evolution through stages of organizational maturity. It typically begins with the Project Management Office, PMO, which focuses primarily on execution efficiency, ensuring that projects are delivered on time, within budget, and in accordance with standardized methodologies. As organizations recognize the need for broader alignment, the PMO evolves into an Enterprise Project Management Office, EPMO, which connects project portfolios with strategic goals, integrates governance across business units, and provides visibility into enterprise-wide performance. The final stage of maturity, the Value Management Office, VMO, elevates the focus from process and alignment to value creation and realization. In this model, success is measured not by how many projects are completed, but by how effectively those projects advance strategic priorities, drive return on investment, and generate tangible business outcomes. Rather than replacing the PMO, the VMO represents its strategic evolution, shifting the organization's mindset from managing projects to orchestrating value across the entire enterprise. The capabilities of VMO must build for a Value Management Office, VMO, to function effectively and deliver on its promise of enterprise value creation. It must develop a distinct set of advanced capabilities that go beyond traditional project governance. The first is establishing a benefits and value realization framework, which defines, quantifies, and tracks value from the initial idea through delivery and long-term sustainment, ensuring that benefits are not only forecasted but also verified post-implementation. A strong VMO also requires integrated portfolio management, enabling the organization to balance investments across innovation, transformation, and operational stability while prioritizing initiatives that yield the highest strategic return. Enterprise agility enablement is another critical capability, as the VMO must foster a culture of adaptability, collaboration, and rapid learning across teams and departments. In addition, advanced analytics and AI-driven insights empower the VMO to move from descriptive reporting to predictive and prescriptive decision-making, identifying emerging risks, value leakage, or optimization opportunities in real time. Finally, stakeholder engagement and communication play a vital role, ensuring transparency, alignment, and executive confidence by clearly articulating how each initiative contributes to organizational value. Together, these capabilities transform the VMO into a strategic command center for decision intelligence and value orchestration. Cultural transformation. The transition from a project management office, PMO, to a value management office, VMO, is not merely a structural or procedural change. It is a cultural transformation that redefines how the organization thinks, collaborates, and measures success. A VMO cannot thrive in a culture built around control, compliance, and task completion. It requires a mindset rooted in value, trust, and empowerment. This transformation begins by fostering a value-first mindset, where every individual, from project teams to executives, understands that the true purpose of every initiative is to create meaningful business outcomes, not just deliverables. It also demands collaboration across silos, integrating strategy, finance, operations, and technology teams into a unified value ecosystem. Governance evolves from command and control mechanisms to empowered accountability, where teams are trusted to make informed, data-driven decisions aligned with strategic intent. Moreover, the VMO encourages a culture of learning and adaptability, embracing continuous improvement rather than rigid adherence to past practices. As this cultural shift takes hold, the organization becomes more agile, innovative, and purpose-driven, transforming the VMO from an administrative function into a catalyst of strategic change and enterprise growth. Measuring success in a VMO in a Value Management Office, VMO, success is no longer defined by traditional project management metrics such as time, cost, and scope adherence. Instead, it is measured by the value and impact each initiative delivers to the organization. This means shifting from output-based to outcome-based performance indicators. A mature VMO tracks how effectively projects contribute to strategic objectives, generate tangible returns, and create lasting benefits for customers, stakeholders, and the business. Key performance indicators evolve to include measures such as benefit realization rate, return on investment, ROI, achievement of strategic goals, and time to value, which captures how quickly an initiative begins delivering measurable impact. Additionally, customer satisfaction, employee engagement, and innovation yield become critical non-financial metrics reflecting the organization's overall health and adaptability. The VMO also emphasizes continuous value tracking, ensuring that benefits are not only forecasted but monitored and validated over time. By adopting this value-centric measurement framework, organizations can make informed decisions, adjust priorities dynamically, and clearly demonstrate how every project and investment drives meaningful business success. Example: a realistic transition scenario. Imagine a mid-sized technology company with a traditional PMO that prides itself on efficiency. 90% of its projects are completed on time and within budget. However, despite its operational success, the executive team notices a troubling trend. Many delivered projects are not generating the expected business impact. Customer satisfaction remains flat, revenue growth is stagnant, and innovation efforts feel disconnected from strategic goals. Recognizing this gap, leadership decides to transform the PMO into a Value Management Office, VMO. The transition begins with redefining success metrics. Instead of focusing solely on delivery performance, the VMO starts evaluating projects based on their contribution to strategic outcomes and measurable value creation. A value realization framework is introduced to quantify benefits from conception through delivery and post-launch performance. Governance becomes more adaptive, allowing teams to pivot quickly based on real-time insights. Within a year, the organization sees a profound shift. While only 80% of projects are now delivered on time, 90% of strategic objectives are being achieved, and the overall portfolio ROI increases by 22%. This scenario illustrates the essence of the PMO to VMO evolution. The conversation changes from, "Did we deliver efficiently?" to, "Did we deliver the right value?" The organization no longer celebrates adherence to plans alone but measures success by the real, sustained business impact of every initiative. The future of PMO, becoming the value nerve center, as organizations continue to evolve in an age defined by digital disruption, rapid innovation, and strategic uncertainty. The project management office of the future will no longer serve merely as a governance hub. It will become the organization's value nerve center. In this future state, the Value Management Office, VMO, operates as the integrative link connecting strategy, execution, and value realization. It translates executive vision into actionable initiatives, ensures alignment across portfolios, and continuously measures the impact of every investment. The VMO leverages real-time data, advanced analytics, and artificial intelligence to anticipate risks, uncover value opportunities, and provide decision intelligence to leaders. It enables adaptive resource allocation, guiding the enterprise toward initiatives that generate the greatest strategic benefit. Beyond processes and tools, it nurtures a culture of value accountability, empowering teams to own both delivery and outcomes. In this model, projects are no longer viewed as isolated tasks but as components of a living ecosystem that fuels growth, innovation, and competitive advantage. The future VMO is dynamic, insight-driven, and outcome-oriented, not a compliance office, but a strategic enabler of purpose, performance, and value creation. In essence, it becomes the organizational heartbeat that ensures every action, every decision, and every investment contributes meaningfully to the enterprise's long-term success. Finally, the transformation from a traditional project management office, PMO, to a value management office, VMO, represents far more than a change in terminology. It signifies a profound paradigm shift in how organizations define, pursue, and measure success. In the past, project management was about delivering efficiently. Today, it's about delivering meaningfully. The VMO embodies this evolution by focusing not only on how work gets done, but why it matters and what value it creates. By integrating strategic alignment, agile adaptability, value realization, and cultural transformation, the VMO bridges the gap between strategy and execution, ensuring that every initiative contributes to the organization's overarching goals. It turns project management from a support function into a strategic intelligence hub that drives sustainable growth, innovation, and competitive advantage. Ultimately, the evolution toward a VMO is not just a response to modern business complexity, it's an investment in organizational maturity. It marks the transition from managing projects to orchestrating enterprise value, enabling organizations to thrive in an era where success is measured not by activity, but by impact.